Baseball Basics, how to make an out.
What are some of the ways that a batter can get out, or a pitcher can get a batter out? This video will explain 5 of the ways you can make an out in baseball: strikeout, flyout, ground out, force out, and tag out. But before we start looking at some outs from baseball games, let's go over some of the terms we'll be using. On a baseball field, there are 3 bases and a home plate. A batter is an offensive player at home plate who wants to get on base. If the batter reaches base and makes it all the way around the bases and back to home plate, he scores a run. The batter has a variety of ways to reach a base, and it's the pitcher's job to prevent the batter from reaching base. The pitcher is a defensive player who stands on the pitcher's mound and begins each play by throwing the baseball to his teammate behind home plate. This showdown between the batter and a pitcher is called an at-bat, and this is the competition that is at the heart of every single baseball game. If the batter reaches base, the batter wins that showdown. However, if the pitcher wins the showdown, then the batter is out. The first way to make an out is a strikeout. You know, 3 strikes and you're out. Well, a strike is when the pitcher throws the ball in the strike zone, this box that stretches the width of home plate from the batter's knees to the letters of their jersey. If the batter doesn't swing, then the umpire decides if the pitch is a strike. That pitch was in the strike zone, so the umpire called it a strike. If a pitch is outside the zone, then it's called a ball. If a pitcher throws 4 balls, then the batter can walk to first base. If the pitcher throws a pitch and the batter swings and misses, then it's a strike. And of course, if the batter gets 3 strikes, then they're out. The pitcher won this showdown with a strikeout. Another way to make an out is a flyout. If the ball is hit into the air and any of the 9 players on defense catches it without it hitting the ground in fair or foul territory, the batter is out. Fair territory is in between these lines. Foul territory is anything outside of them. Here, the left fielder catches the ball. He needs to secure the ball in his glove or in his bare hand before the ball hits the ground. If he doesn't make this catch, the batter is allowed to reach base. Instead, the defense wins this showdown and the batter is out. The next way to make an out is a ground out. The batter is also out if they hit a ball on the ground and a fielder throws the ball to the first baseman before the batter reaches the base. Here, the shortstop fields a ground ball and makes the throw to first base. The first baseman has to catch the ball before the runner reaches the base. Here, the throw arrives before the runner and the defense wins again. The batter is out. Another way to make an out is a force out. If there's a runner on first base and the batter hits a ground ball, that runner can be forced out at second base if the defense is able to step on the base with the ball before the runner gets there. It's called a force out because the runner is forced to go to the next base with the batter running to first. The fielders just have to step on the bag in these situations with the ball to make the out. They can also just tag the runner. Speaking of tagging out, there are situations where the runner needs to be tagged out. The final way to make an out is a tag out. If there is a runner on second or third already and a batter hits the ball, that runner must be tagged out. The fielders in the white uniforms need to chase down the runner and touch him with their glove in order to make the out. The runner in the blue uniform tries to avoid the tag, but once he is touched with the ball, the defense wins again. The runner is tagged out. To review, the 5 types of outs we've seen are strikeout, flyout, ground out, force out, and tag out. Outs are a result of the showdown between pitcher and batter, between offense and defense. The defense that wins these showdowns gives their team a better chance to win the game.
The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
And that is Baseball Basics, how to make an out.